And I don't know how to go about doing this because I've got a couple of good things and a couple of bad things. Maybe I'll show the bad first. That's what I'll do. First thing is Mario 3 in box. Unfortunately... Okay, now it doesn't want to do it. The box is very, very bad. Like, really bad. It's not in good shape at all. I was very disappointed by it. And I've seen some of these boxes, but I should have took more I should have paid more attention to it and took more time to look into what I was actually buying. Half of these games that I got were horrible. The other half were pretty good. This one was not one of the best. I don't even know if it's got... No, it has nothing else. It's just the cart. So I just paid for another copy of Mario 3 in a shitty box. Which, again, it's unfortunate, but it's my own fault. I mean, I'm the one who bought that, so... the next thing is Nightmare on Elm Street. Not in a box. In a plastic case. And do you see this? Seriously, look at this! That's what you get. That's what you get for not paying attention. And I'd fully deserved it, in my opinion. So, there you go. Nightmare on Elm Street. That's another piece of garbage. The next piece of garbage is Hollywood Squares. I don't know who the fuck's going to pay $19.99 for this. But, yeah, I paid money for Hollywood Squares. And thankfully, at least it has the instructions printed on the inside of the plastic case. Oh, God. I just feel like, when this happens, I feel stupid. I didn't even notice that there was two in plastic cases until they got here. Big disappointment. Oh, God. Let's see. The next one. 2D Earth. It's... Box has seen better days. The box really has seen better days. It's ripped right here on both sides. Excuse me. It's very cracked and tattered along here on this side. Yeah, Jesus. Both the flaps inside, both the inside flaps have been torn off. It's just, it's another cart or another box that has seen better days. Actually, does this one have a manual? This one actually came with a manual, so all I really need to do is replace the box, which is kind of cool. I don't mind that so much. Oh, God, I actually enjoy this game, and I've never really said much about any of these games. Mario 3 is pretty self-explanatory. A lot of people are weird about Nightmare on Elm Street. This is a 4-player game. If you had the satellite adapter back in the day and 4 controllers, this was a ton of fun, because you pretty much couldn't do this on any other console or any other game for that matter. So it was fun, and if people say that this game isn't fun, well, I'm sorry, but you just haven't played enough. Yeah, I grew up with this. This is my uncle's first Nintendo game, or one of his first Nintendo games. And at first, we thought it was stupid too. And yes, LJN, I know. But it's not as bad as people make it out to be. It's actually a fun game. And the way that some of the stuff works in it is a bit weird. Like, in order to go into a house, it's not always the same preset ones, except for like when you get up to the higher levels and stuff. Like, I think the first 3 houses, it could be either one of those houses that you start off in first. It's always the same first level, always the same second and third level, that kind of thing. But then, like, then you go to the junkyard, then you go to the graveyard, then you go... like, everything's set up to for a certain reason. Hollywood Squares, I'm sure some of you have seen this. This is a game show. This was a game show. I'm not sure if it's still on the go anymore. It might be with Whoopi Goldberg and all them. I don't know. But anyways, again, I've always liked game show games. I don't know why. I don't know. I just find them fun, I guess. The next thing, like I said, is Down to Earth. I don't play that many flying plane shooter games just because I don't find them that fun. On the other hand, I do find that bullet hells are a ton of fun to play just because it's more of a challenge, I guess. But looking at the back of 2D Earth here, it actually doesn't look horrible. It looks like something I could... Really? Use your zapper light gun to blast deadly UFOs, hurling meteors, and angry aliens on a cosmic battlefield. I'm going to have to give 2D Earth a try. That sounds awesome. I did not know that... I thought this was just flying around as a spaceship. Wow, okay, that's going to be cool. I'm going to play this. Uh, yeah, the next one is Super Spike V-Ball. 1 second. Yeah, the next one is Super Spike V-Ball. I actually enjoyed this game. I'm not a huge sports fan to begin with, but I actually don't mind Super Spike V-Ball. And my dog is coming downstairs, I think, to try it. No, he's gone again. But yeah, this, again, the cartridge itself, or the box itself has seen better days. It's got a piece of the box art here ripped off. I don't know why gaming stores do this. Why? Why would you ever put your stickers on something? I don't care if you fucking own it. It's mine now. Look, you probably don't even, you're not even, like, what is this? New Brunswick General, suitable for all ages. G? Like, really? We need New Brunswick, the actual province, giving a rating for a game for people to play? Anyway, Super Spike V-Ball is actually kind of fun. When you actually get to, like, spike the ball at someone, you do it like a super spike, and, like, it hits them in the face and they just, like, fall back. I don't know. I always found it very amusing. The next one is, well, one that we're all quite aware of. Tetris. Unfortunately, there's one good thing and I think one bad thing about this. The bad thing is the actual box. It might look pretty good here on the front. Oh, it's kind of ripped there. Yeah, it's kind of ripped there. All the way around. So basically, some kid got this and they just ripped it open like this, and instead of like just getting a pair of scissors or like, you know, slowly scraping it off so you can actually save the poor box, they just decided to, like, I don't know, go retarded and just rip the whole box apart. So needless to say, the box has to be replaced. It definitely has to be replaced. Jesus. But the one thing that I thought was kind of cool, now I'm not 100% sure because I can't remember, I haven't had an actual brand new Nintendo game that's been sealed, but this one comes in a baggie. Now, the thing is, I'm not sure if all games came in these bags, but I believe they did. Now, if you look right here, there's actually, it's perforated. It's got one hole here, one on each side, one on the front, one on the back. But yeah, for breathing, I guess, or whatever. But I keep wondering, like, is this actually a bag that the games come in? Because if it is, I'm for the game. Because, like I said, not seeing that around very often, it makes me feel like I have something a little more genuine, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, unfortunately, the box is horrible. And don't worry, we are getting to the better ones of this lot that I bought. But I wanted to show the shittier ones first, just because, well, why not? Oh, for fuck. You guys are going to be disgusted about this. Dragon Warrior box. Here's my piece of manual. Here's more pieces of the manual. Here's the game. Thanks, Corey Jennings, for writing your stupid name on your game. I'm going to have to scrub that off, but for the most part, the actual game cartridge itself looks pretty good. Like, everything else looks pretty nice. This is one of the first RPGs for Nintendo, and one of the first kind of RPGs ever, really, made by Enix. And I'm pretty sure a lot of anyone who's a collector and plays, you know, Nintendo games or even just games in general has probably at least heard of Dragon Warrior. But sadly, again, why? Why is it wrecked so bad? Like, oh god, like there's no top. It's been scratched up here. Like, what the fuck did you have up here that you had to scratch it out? Oh god. And I know it's my own stupid fault for buying it. Again, there are good carts here. There are good boxes. This is one of them. I think we've mostly got through the shit pile, but this is one of them. Star Tropics 2, Zoda's Revenge, which is a very, very unfriendly, very difficult game. But yeah, the box is pretty much perfect. Like, pretty much perfect. This is still here. The side flaps on the inside are still here. I've got the manual. and I've got the game and the black casing, so the only thing that I'm really missing on this one is the inserts. The only other bad thing about it is that there is part of an old sticker from, I guess, the retail store that, had this. It's still on the front there, so that's not a huge deal. Not for me, anyways. I'm not one of those people who are like, no, it's gonna be perfect. It's gonna be shiny, or something weird, some weird shit like that. But there we go. Yeah, it seems like Zelda's Revenge is in pretty good shape, and let me put my awesome manual for Dragon Warrior back in its immaculate box. Oh my god, so bad. Another one that seems like it's almost like brand new, Dr. Mario, and again, like it's like this one actually is shiny, like it's in really, really good condition. Like even the bottom hasn't been like barely moved ever, which is pretty awesome, I must say. The one flap here on the inside is a little bit ragged, but other than that, it's pretty much perfect. Has the manual, has a cartridge here itself. It doesn't have any of the inserts, but again, inserts are always the thing that most people throw out anyways, and I don't blame them. Most people are either like, okay, well, my mom or my dad won't let me, order Nintendo Power, so I'm just going to throw out all these little, things so I don't have to be reminded that here's something you can't have, or even if you had it, you're not going to want to keep it. I'm already subscribed to Nintendo Power, so why do I need an order form to get more? I mean, it doesn't make sense kind of thing, but I guess one of the better boxes out of this deal was Q*bert, and I never really played Q*bert all that much growing up. It looked kind of weird to me, and I didn't really understand how it's supposed to work, but I'm pretty sure that you're supposed to jump from like up and down this pyramid of blocks, trying to change them all into the one color, maybe. Someone decided to take a pen and mark up the back of the box here. Other than that, it's not too bad. It's got a couple of small bends here, crease here in the front, crease here on the side that's kind of bad. The bottom of it's pretty good. I usually find that for the boxed NES games that the bottoms are what really do the bad thing to it. Like they always kind of push out and they won't go back to the way they used to be. So finding the bottom to be intact is usually like one of my favorite things about any of the box games, just because, again, it's hard to make, to have a box that has the bottom still left in it. Now, some of the games that I have left here, by no means are they like, oh my god, I can't believe, like, he's got Empire Strikes Back. You guys probably don't think that that's all that special. It's pretty cool that it's a nice Star Wars game. The box is pretty decent. If you can see here, I don't know if a cat or a dog or a mouse or a rat or something was chewing on this. It's kind of sucky, but it has been torn here. It's had a bit of wear here, but it kind of looks like a book almost to me. Like that's the funny thing about it. Is that it almost looks like a book, but it does have a crease here, a couple of weird scratches in the front, but it's surface scratches only. You know what I mean? Like it's almost like it's been pushed down or like bent. And of course it's been crushed over here on this side. But again, the bottom's not too bad again, so that's kind of nice. And other than that, so let's see. I don't think I actually looked inside of Q*bert. There is a manual there for Empire Strikes Back as well. Sorry, Q*bert, gotta open you up, buddy. And Q*bert is a loose cart, so I do need the manual for Q*bert as well. And again, oh yeah, see this one. Well, actually, this one here is actually not a horrible game. Again, one that we probably all grew up with and tried to get our hands on when this show first started coming out on TV, and that was The Simpsons, Bart versus the Space Mutants. And I think just about anyone who watched TV at the time and played games liked The Simpsons anyways. I've only finished this game like twice maybe. It's not an easy game. Like the first few levels are pretty easy, they're pretty standard. But once you get to what was it, the museum and I think the power plants after that, it gets really damn hard. Just like having to, the precise jumping, and the jumping in this game can be weird because you almost like run from a walking. You don't really run, you just walk, but you do like a running walk kind of thing. Like when you jump, It's really weird, but getting to the condition of the actual box and game itself, most of the surface of the box, like all these sides, are pretty good. You have a little bit of wear from where it's being squeezed here on the sides. Same thing on this one. Again, the bottom's not too bad. There's a bit of a rip right there, and a small. Okay, no, it's just compression kind of on those ends. It seems like the top is actually the worst part of it, if you can see there. It's ripped right along here and right along here, so right where it's being opened all the time. The inside flaps are still there, but they're very ragged, unfortunately. But we do have the game itself, and we also have the manual there, which feels kind of gross. Oh yeah, it's one that had like gum or something out of Once Upon a Time. Again, were you that like you couldn't press pause and throw your gum in the garbage? You had to put it on your manual. Oh god, so I just don't understand people. I don't know. When I was a kid, I treasured my Nintendo games. I really did. I mean, I just wish I had kept the boxes. I really do. That's the only thing that. Because I had a lot of good games growing up too. Again, don't be jealous. Hoops. Not really going to have much to say about this. It's a basketball game. Not that impressive to me. The case or the box itself looks kind of dirty, and I don't know who these random models they got for these people that they got for models or whatever, but bottom's pretty good. Top's not too bad. It's kind of crushed over here on this side. We do have a pretty bad rip right here, about an inch down into the back of the case. Let's see, we both have the inner flaps and no manual, but we do have the cart, which, well, obviously I would hope I'd have the cart for each of these. I'm supposed to. The next one is NES Play Action Football with a very tattered top. All the other sides are pretty good. I hate that they put this stupid fucking price tag on this. Can you at least shrink wrap it and put your price tag on the plastic? Bottom's pretty good, but like I said, the top here has been really tattered and torn and worn pretty badly. But we do, oh god, we have the manual, but we have the game here that has tape. Like, why? Why is there tape up here? Did it come? Oh, it looks like it might have come apart, yeah. Oh well, I'll probably just replace the cart with a better one for NES football. Don't worry, I'm actually getting down to where we're almost done with the low end of this. Don't worry, there is good stuff to see. Next one is Tecmo Bowl. Has a new sticker, thanks, and I guess a serial sticker here so they can find it in their renting place. Again, why do you put them on the box? The box is not horrible compared to some of the shittier ones that I had there. It is old and worn. Bottom's still pretty good. The top, again, it seems to be worn out the most, probably because where it's open and closed so much. But yeah, the game itself is in immaculate condition. The cartridges, and let's see, no, I don't think there is no manual. But I will say most of these do have their original styrofoam, which is kind of weird. And we have 3 more out of this lot left. The first being Mad Max with Mel Gibson on the cover. Oh, sexy. That made all the ladies want to buy it, I'm sure. Made by Mindscape. Can't say I've really played much of Mad Max, the video game. It could be interesting. It could be a pile of crap. I don't know. The box itself is in pretty decent condition. It's been like, you know, other boxes have probably been on top of it or something like that. But other than that, it's pretty good. The remnants of an old price tag, maybe. Bottom's good. Top is pretty good. Inside, we have both flaps. That's good. And we have the cart right here, but no manual, unfortunately. So I will have to get the Mad Max manual once upon a time, or eventually. Once upon a time? What the? Next is Dick Tracy for the NES again, and box is not too bad. Looks pretty cool. I remember when this came out in theater, when Dick Tracy was like a big thing in the early '90s, and I don't know. It didn't really go anywhere. He had the one movie. I think they had some comics, and then it just fell off the face of the earth. So I don't know where, why, or how this game and show, or not show, this game and movie ever happened, but it did. Anyways, the box itself is pretty good. The bottom has been torn right open out here. On the side here, we got some of the box, I guess, art being kind of pulled off probably from a sticker. The flap right here, as you can see, is almost off. It's a little bit ripped over here in this corner. Yeah, this one here came with the game, the cartridge. Oh, this one doesn't have a little black holder for it, though. The dust sleeve, that's kind of bullshit. It didn't come with a manual. It did come with somebody's cue cards for all their passwords for playing the game. I don't know why you played it that much, but thanks for not keeping the manual but giving me your notes. Last but not least, and I think in probably one of the best conditioned games that I have, or boxes that I have from this lot, was Batman Returns. If you see here, that's the hologram or holographic sticker that they have here. That's an actual trademark of Batman and DC. I mean, other than the little bit of worn areas here in the corners, the box is pretty good here on the bottom. On all the sides, it's pretty nice. And as you can see, the box art itself is pretty good. Top is perfect. Oh, wow. I don't even know if I checked this one before. Wow. Whoever kept this kept it in very good condition. The flaps on the top haven't even been bent past their, I guess, their bend radius. And we do have the actual full-on game. Do we have the manual? I don't see it. No, we do not have the manual. So, we are missing the manual for Batman Returns. That's the only thing, and this game would be really nice, complete in box, and like I said, immaculate condition. So, I'm pretty happy to have that.